Yo, 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 what's going on? Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Lad, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. A lot of people have contacted me after I made the video about COVID and stuff. More and more people are getting it, and they asked me some of the things, some of the things that worked and didn't work. Let me adjust this crazy hat. But I tell you what, this is my honest thing. I'm not a doctor. We will say that 100 times. I'm not a doctor. I just tell you about my experience. And you know, I told y'all about all the symptoms. I told you it wreaked havoc for a couple months on me. You know, feeling better, you know, but you know, with everything, I still stayed with the routine of getting as much rest as possible, doing everything that I needed to do until I was back to fully normal, because they've been seeing that some people actually contracted twice and or sort of have a relapse of sorts, you know. So I followed this stuff, got as much sleep as I got. Sometimes I sleep too much, but one of the things I think that was a big turnaround, and I can just tell y'all my things, I'm not a doctor, but one of the big things is it does sort of like dehydrate the hell out of you. For me, it did. So, of course, you got to stay hydrated. I started drinking a lot of Pedialyte. You know, they have this one that's Pedialyte Sport, and you can drink it more normal than you can the other Pedialyte, because I think it's made to be more sort of like a Gatorade type of drink, but souped up compared to the other Pedialyte where you're only supposed to take in so much, so many hours and all that. But shit, even that one I was still drinking, which I know it's got higher sodium, but it helped me stay hydrated. And I'm gonna tell you, it's what I call the breaking point as far as health. My normal weight is closer to 230 pounds, give or take. Sometimes it's like 228, sometimes it's 233. Now, with that being said, I actually, at one point in time, got down to about 206, you know, so I lost a lot of weight, and the weight wasn't coming back, even taking the little medications and stuff. The weight wasn't coming back. My joints felt like I was 150 years old, and I was starting to get frustrated. So one of the things I did do is sort of go back to my old routine of a lot of natural detoxes. And even if you don't battle it, it's good. But vitamin D, you want to stay up on your amounts of vitamin D, which most people are vitamin D deficient. And you want to do vitamin C. I think whatever the measures of it is, I do 1,000 a day, you know. And that's usually 2 tablets or something like that. But medicine has shown that that's almost like a pharmaceutical level, and it works. You know, studies have shown that high levels of vitamin C work, and that's come to find out that's what they've given a lot of patients, vitamin C, in the hospitals to fight COVID. Now I do that. I do all of my vitamin Bs. I'm a vitamin person, but I started drinking this basically detox tea again. And it's fast. It's sort of fast to make. And I've told a few people about it, and they've called me back, and they were saying like, shit, that worked for me, you know. I feel great. And I don't know why it makes you feel great, but it does make you feel great. And it's, you know, I put the water to a boil. And most of the time I'll just, you know, boil it and put it inside of my little cup or thermos or whatever. And generally I do a half a lemon, cut up some ginger, not a ton of ginger, you know, size of a thumb or whatever, the tip of my thumb, you know, put that in there while the water is boiling. And I got, you know, a couple of green tea bags. They do have like a lemon tea with ginger bag that you can use too, but I wouldn't supplement that for the real thing because it doesn't have the same properties. But you know, I put that in that thermos and let it just do its thing, you know, sometimes for an hour or two, you know, just letting all the good stuff come out of it. Then I come back with the apple cider vinegar with the mother, a couple teaspoons of that, and some localized honey. And the honey works, you know, of course it's got its properties, but the honey works. But the thing is it brings the taste together. Because if you drink it without the honey, it's super bitter. It's rough. Now you're gonna still taste that ginger. It's got that, you know, it's got that sort of spicy type of taste, but it's good with the honey. But anyway, it's not about flavor. But after drinking that tea for about a week, and I don't know if it's coincidence, but everything started to work again. I noticed that even the trips to the bathroom were more regular. And that included not running to the bathroom to have to pee every 2 seconds. My body started, for whatever reason, to regulate. And the other thing I did add in is I always ate salad, so I added in a leafy green salad with a vinaigrette, to try to get more antioxidants, just as a suggestion from a friend of mine's, and my body immediately, I'm gonna tell y'all how drastic it was. Even with me doing all the hydration, remember I told you I couldn't gain weight. I couldn't get my body back up. Well, I don't know what that tea was doing and the salads was doing and flushing my body like this. But after struggling with that stuff for like all those months, I mean, not months, weeks, well over a month, my weight climbed from 207-ish, and it went all, and it went all the way up like very fast. Like I gained over 10 pounds in a week. And it wasn't, of course, you don't gain muscle or fat in a week like that. And I don't eat bad, so it definitely wasn't fat, but the body was just starting to rehydrate itself when I couldn't make it rehydrate before. And, now I'm back over 230, and it's a good, and it's a different type of 230. It's actually a good 230 where I'm very lean. I feel good, I feel pretty much almost to normal, still doing all the resting and still getting all the other things done that I'm supposed to get done for, my to maintain keeping my heart healthy, which I had to do before. But I'm back to normal for the most part. And after this week coming up, they said I can probably get back to a normal schedule without stressing my heart out too much. But I tell you, if whatever y'all do with this COVID stuff, whether you're taking the vaccine, whatever, man, and health in general, take care of yourself. It's too much science now to prove that tons of fast food and eating a ton of sugar, basically you're killing yourself, and whether you have to fight off this, hopefully you don't have to fight it off. Hopefully your family doesn't have to fight it off. Like I say, unfortunately, I know now too many damn people who've lost the battle with the thing. But, whatever you do, eat more salads, The salads can be good. Don't put all the ranch on there. Put a vinaigrette on there. Get you as much water as you can. I've got several friends of mine trying to do this gallon a day. They're not making it, but I've got friends that especially a lot of female friends that tell me that just getting down a half a gallon when they weren't getting any, and they're seeing changes and they like what's going on with their bodies. Everybody loves the apple cider vinegar and the properties that it does, because of course it helps you burn fat, it helps stabilize blood pressure, so many things, good for your skin. I mean, if you gotta look up the apple cider vinegar and see all of the properties that it does. It even helps with arthritis in the joints and everything like that. So I've got and I'll tell you a secret with the apple cider vinegar. If you can't do it in the tea, it's those clear waters. They sell them at Walmart, but they're like a seltzer water. They got flavors, apple, strawberry, all these different things. If you take one of those, right, and you put it in a cup, and you put in like 2 or 3, teaspoons or tablespoons, I go heavy, so I'm like 4 or 5 tablespoons in there, and even with that, the taste is so manageable that when I do it, when Poop is around, he drinks it. He don't know what I'm doing, but he'll be like, let me check that out. His usual line. And he'll drink it, and he'll be like, tastes sort of weird, but he'll keep drinking it, And it does, like I know a lot of y'all don't like to do the apple cider vinegar because of the taste. The tea drowns it out pretty good if you just can't take it. And those for whatever it is, those little waters, they look like, it's in a clear bottle, but they look like sodas. But, for whatever reason, especially the apple one, it just tastes, like nothing. But if you're doing it, if you're going to be, at home and do it, I've seen people do it with, just honey, honey in the apple cider vinegar, and they put it in a little warm water, and that honey sort of makes it taste like an apple cider instead of vinegar. It really does. It has a sweet taste. But I'm telling you, that apple cider vinegar, everybody I've told, it does wonders. Not to go into too much detail, but even like with body odor, the people, a lot of people that I've told, that have done it, over the years, have always said that even with your body odor, it kills the bacteria. To when they come home sweating from the gym, they like, man, I don't even have that musty type of gym smell no more. I'm wet and everything, but I don't stink. And of course, body odor comes from bacteria. The women who have their issues or whatever, they talk about how, it drastically changes those situations. I ain't gonna talk too much about that, but when I have a chance to train, a couple of the ladies I was training even talked about that, saying, dang, it's a big difference. So, pH balance is everything. And, these are small things that you can do to keep your health going, man. But diet is everything. One of the things that I added more recently was turmeric. And turmeric has a ton of properties, and of course, natural is always. The regular form is always better, but I'm lazy, so I take the pill form. But right now is a time where you want to be as healthy as possible with this stuff going around, and of course, everything mutates and things get worse, and then we're the most obese country in the world. So you want to take care of yourself, man. But cut out those fast foods and cut out those sugars, and take care of your immune system. That's the main thing you can do. Even if you're talking about vaccinations and everything, if your immune system is shit, you don't have a chance. But I'll catch up with y'all next time somebody wants me to do a video talking about weightlifting and what they should do when they get in the gym. So next week I'll do that video. But you'll notice there'll be other videos uploading to the page. I just have to take that downtime. Some of y'all understand, some of y'all don't. Some people be like, I literally sometimes be sitting there for a long time getting blood pulled and getting IVs pumped into me, and people like, hey man, send me a picture of this dog. Send me. I understand, it's all good, man, but I'll do the best I can. But it'll be some videos that I previously recorded that upload to the page today. I had to do them to the computer because the phone wasn't acting right. But God bless y'all, man. Much love. Peace.